He ignored me way back then in 2015.
Yeah.
Bring that chin on the platter and I'll clean it off as well.
Why you trying to talk like Connor? You from Nigeria.
Because this is without a doubt the most dangerous. I mean, that's really kind of...
Playing the winner by TKO.
Aggressive behavior must be met head-on. The pre-match tension between Israel Adesanya and Brunson escalated to a boiling point, fostering an explosive atmosphere in their highly anticipated confrontation. The renowned bout between Israel and Brunson transcended the ordinary. It unfolded as a clash of egos, with Brunson pushing the boundaries by hurling insults at Israel. Confronted with such cocky behavior, the question lingered. Could Israel effectively counter this aggression, solidify his supremacy in the ring? Would he be able to counter Brunson's disrespect with his own calculated aggression? The answer awaited in the fierce contest about to unfold. In this video, we will see what happens when aggression in the ring meets skill in the ring. We will see how Israel took this offensive behavior and what happened afterward. Stay tuned as the most brutal drama unfolds in the ring. How did a fighter like Israel Adesanya take the insults? A few UFC Goats have captured the imagination of fans and fellow competitors like Israel Adesanya, a force to be reckoned with in the UFC's middleweight division. Adesanya's journey to becoming one of the sport's most charismatic and skilled fighters is extraordinary. Known as the Last Stylebender, he initially started Muay Thai training. He has a distinctive approach to combat, a unique blend of finesse, creativity, and technical mastery that sets him apart in the octagon. Adesanya's introduction to combat sports began with kickboxing, a discipline that laid the foundation for his striking prowess. His move to New Zealand in his teens marked the beginning of a transformative period in his life, where he not only discovered his passion for mixed martial arts, but also embraced a cultural fusion that would later define his fighting style. Adesanya is a consummate martial artist who brings a mesmerizing blend of traditional martial arts techniques seamlessly infused with his innovative flair to the octagon. His striking game is a spectacle characterized by precision, agility, and an almost dance-like rhythm that bewilders opponents. But the fighter opposite him was no less than a formidable adversary, a seasoned competitor in mixed martial arts. Considering Derek Brunson's kickboxing background, one might wonder, was his pride justified, or did it lack a solid foundation? Derek Brunson is himself a powerhouse in the UFC's middleweight division. His diverse skill set combines explosive kickboxing, effective wrestling, and a solid ground game. Brunson has two equal kickboxing modes, either aggressively attempting to overwhelm opponents with raw power or patiently picking and moving on the outside. Despite his occasional recklessness, Brunson's calculated aggression has often yielded favorable results, thanks to his substantial power and near impenetrable defense in the clinch. His kickboxing arsenal includes a strong kicking game, targeting the body or head with high impact. In his third UFC fight, Brunson took on 2000 Olympic wrestling silver medalist Yoel Romero. Most of his fights have come against opponents who were champions in the UFC or Strikeforce. Brunson was the only one who defeated the previously unbeaten Edmund Shabazian. Regarding the strength of schedule, there isn't a 185-pound fighter who has navigated more of a minefield en route to contenders. But the fight against Adesanya was personal. The bad blood between them was deeply entrenched, a long-standing grudge that added fuel to the fire of their conflict. Right after he submitted Darren with a rear-naked choke, Brunson looked right into the television cameras, telling Adesanya, "You're next."
You next!
The tension between Brunson and Adesanya wasn't new. It had roots when Israel Adesanya took offense to Derek Brunson walking past him at a previous UFC event.
I seen him and I said, what's up? He ignored me way back then in 2015.
Since Brunson's challenge to Israel, the tension has only escalated. Trash talk made the matter worse. There was a social media war, each side hurling insults, making headlines in MMA news. Brunson's insults didn't stop at press conferences. Brunson was all aggressive, flexing before Adesanya, hurling insults at him, calling him a skinny guy,
Man, you're skinny as hell. I'm not worried about
and mocking his Nigerian roots.
like Conor, you from Nigeria. What?
The war of words intensified, with each fighter trying to gain a mental edge. The excitement was buzzing, and fans eagerly looked forward to the showdown between the confident big guy and the skilled expert. The day of reckoning arrived at Madison Square Garden, and thousands more were glued to ESPN MMA News to see both fighters ready to blast. Both fighters looked confident. The energy in the ring was unmistakable. Emotions were charged and energy. As the bell rang, the tension reached its peak. Possibly fueled by his aggressive pre-match behavior, Brunson came forward looking to assert dominance. However, cool and composed Adesanya let his skills do the talking. Brunson's body language displays his desperation. He wanted a knockout. He was after Adesanya. Adesanya spent the early part of the opening round fending off Derek Brunson's takedowns and throwing out the occasional obscene gesture in response to a couple of illegal shorts grabs. With aggressive body language, he mocked Adesanya, calling him out, desperate to take him down.
Dean, amongst the best.
But things didn't go as he had anticipated. What unfolded next surprised Brunson and left the thousands of spectators in shock. Brunson's aggression did more damage to him than Adesanya. Adesanya exploited his overconfidence. Adesanya landed significant strikes with calculated precision, gradually breaking down his opponent. His aggression was able to break that shell of composure. Towards the end, Israel has become almost unstoppable. It was a well-timed knee from Adesanya that got Brunson in trouble. After Adesanya had fended off multiple takedown attempts to start the opening frame, he settled into his striking game. He caught Brunson diving in for a leg, bringing his knee up just in time to sting Brunson and rob him of his equilibrium. Brunson got overzealous trying to go in for a takedown, and Adesanya capitalized on that. Brunson's cocky behavior became the cause of his downfall as Adesanya exploited his overconfidence with calculated precision. Adesanya landed significant strikes, gradually breaking down his opponent. Towards the end, Israel has become almost unstoppable. Adesanya caught Brunson with just 9 seconds left in the first round. Brunson was almost baffled with the Last Stylebender, with kicks and blows unleashed. The clash between Adesanya and Brunson wasn't just a physical battle, it was a test of mental strength and skills. As the dust settled, Adesanya's dominance reinforced his status. He not only destroyed but humbled the Brunson, leaving fight fans in awe of his prowess and eagerly anticipating his next conquest in the octagon. He wasn't somebody who would take insults easily. The price of disrespect was simple defeat, and the way he did it was nothing less than dramatic. After what Brunson said, a technical knockout in the first round was almost embarrassing. As Adesanya puts it, it was nothing less than a walk in the park. Watch how another cocky fighter was served in the ring by another MMA Goat Rod Tang. Stay tuned to see more cocky stories of aggression and retribution from the MMA world.
Go with the fight now, from a lifeline. Why these